Wishes us a very pleasant good evening. The storyteller who invites us to pull up a chair. The artist who paints pictures with words. And most of all, the man who refers to us as friends. The Dodgers are an organization that's been in existence for 126 years. And for more than half of that time, Vincent Edward Scully has been their voice. Yeah, he's going to be missed, not just by Dodger fans, but by baseball overall. He's our bridge to the past, to the history, to the legends, and the personalities of this great game.
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
You know it's a change of season. You smell of cut grass, and the air is different, and you hear his voice ring up, and you just get excited.
Well, I have been listening to Vin Scully my entire life. I first heard him when I was 6 years old.
Oh, when you're a kid, you want to be a fireman, you want to be a baseball. I wanted to be the Dodger announcer. And the reason I wanted to be the Dodger announcer, when I was 7 years old in New York, was the first time I heard Vin's voice on the radio.
Aristotle said human beings are language-using creatures. What makes us human, really, is our ability to use words to connect with one another. And no one uses words to connect with so many people for so long in so many ways, so wonderfully, as Vin Scully.
You know, Vin is that favorite sweater of yours that you can't wait to put on a chilly day. It just makes you comfortable every time you hear his voice.
I was always able to listen to Vin call a game, and even if it was just for the 3 hours, he just seemed to make everything all right.
He just means everything to you. When people come and go out of your life, he's always there. And when you're having a tough time in life, he's always there. He's been the good uncle to all of us who love baseball.
You know, it occurs to me that when Vin Scully broke in with the Brooklyn Dodgers under Red Barber in 1950, there had to be players still active who had been playing during the 1930s. And there will be players who broke in this year or last year who will still be active in the 2030s. So as yet another mark of the uniqueness and greatness of Vin Scully, he will have called games played in by players whose careers literally are separated by a full century.
Everybody was bringing transistor radios out in the 60s, and here I am in the batter's box, and I struck out, and I can still hear Vin Scully saying I struck out, which sort of makes you not really care that much, you know, because he sounded so good.
You know, obviously, I've been trying this profession for a long while, and I'm the son of somebody who did it for almost 50 years at the big league level. And I have absolutely no problem saying that the best to ever sit behind a microphone to call a Major League Baseball game or any game is Vin Scully.
You sit there in awe of his delivery and his ability to just relate to you, and you think you're Vince's best friend, and you've never met him. He loves baseball. He respects baseball.
New message from Jaime.
He's genuine with his friends, with his family, with the fans, and in his work.
He's not only a man for all seasons, but a man for all sports. He's done a wonderful job in football and in golf. And I guess that tells you about his professionalism, that he's able to go from one sport to another and still maintain that admiration.
He has been really the inspiration of my life because he has been close to me all these years.
To me, it's an amazing thing, the longevity, the enthusiasm, the artistry, it's everything. I mean, without question, the greatest broadcaster in baseball history, and that is not arguable.
I think it's important to appreciate him and his legacy and what he means just to sports as a whole. And I hope he feels that love and he feels the embrace and how much the city of Los Angeles and how much the sports community loves him.
I don't know what we're going to do without him. We're going to miss him, and we're going to remember him forever. He has been my hero, my teacher, my mentor, my friend, and I thank God for that.
During a broadcast in 1991, Vin said this: Andre Dawson has a bruised knee, and he's listed as day-to-day. Aren't we all? Just another Scully jewel. Well, following the Dodgers day-to-day is never going to be quite the same. But tonight, we celebrate and thank the broadcaster, the storyteller, our friend, Vin Scully.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dodger broadcaster, currently working his 12th season with the team, Charlie Steiner.
Good evening, and welcome to this seminal moment in the history of the Dodgers. Tonight, we are